gotta say, guys, Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron in a movie together. Two very different people. Well, let's see how they do together. Long shot. I had to position like that because that's all I was thinking for that title, like, Sergeant Long Shot, now! Yeah, that was stupid. So Long Shot is this new romantic comedy film that is directed by Donovan Levine and stars Seth Rogen, Charlize Theron, and O'Shea Jackson Jr. And this film tells the story of the struggling, troubled journalist played by Seth Rogen, who has a pretty troubled life until he's reunited with Charlize Theron's character, who's this new politician, but also a former babysitter to Seth Rogen when they were young. And after he bumps into her, she wanted to be a new president of the United States, so she wanted Seth Rogen to help her be a speechwriter to get that election, but also build a little romance along the way. Now, I gotta say, Donovan Levine as a director was very unappreciated. I think he's a very talented romantic comedy drama type director. He directed a movie called 50-50 that also stars Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He made a movie about cancer and made it hilarious. He did such a great job with that. But also, Warm Bodies, about a girl that falls in love with a zombie. Like, he is great with original concepts and make it really funny and interesting once in a while. But, yeah, he made a film called Snatched with Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn, and let's forget about that film. But this film, I was very interested going in because, you know, it's a new Seth Rogen film. I really like Donovan Levine as a director. I think he's very unappreciated, and he's really great with original stuff. So I'm very interested to see what he could do with Long Shot. And I gotta say, I walked out of this movie more surprised than I thought I would. Honestly, this movie was probably the better Donovan Levine movie that he has directed. I really enjoyed this movie. And honestly, this film made me change that. I think romantic comedies ain't so bad anymore because I'm not big of a fan of those. This movie was hilarious. It's definitely the best comedy of this year by far this year. First of all, I gotta say, Seth Rogen in this film was great in this film. Not just for the comedy moments, but there were some drama moments in this film as well, and he played it so well. Seth Rogen is really great at playing roles like that. He plays a really charming, funny role, but also plays a human character inside of him, and he did a great job at playing that. And besides, he's going big this year. He's now Pumbaa in the live-action Lion King. That's great. One of my favorite characters in the movie. But also, Charlize Theron, she was also great in this film. They made her character so freaking likable. Honestly, her character felt so real, and I think Charlize Theron is great at playing one of the most realistic characters in a comedy film. And I gotta say, how did they do together? I gotta say, their chemistry was fantastic. Honestly, I'm glad they cast them two because their chemistry in this movie was so great. It is so charming, it is cute, it is hilarious, but also very freaking sweet. And I gotta say, O'Shea Jackson Jr. in the film, holy shit, he was hilarious in the film. He stole this movie for me. Oh my god, I'm surprised that he was more funnier than I thought he was gonna be. He plays Seth Rogen's best friend in the film. He mentions that, like, I'm his best friend, I did that. Oh my gosh, he was great in this film, and I want him to do more comedies. I love him in Straight Outta Compton, one of my favorite biopics. Oh my gosh, he was hilarious in the film. I want to see him in more freaking comedies. Everyone, hire him. Like, even hire him as the main lead. I wouldn't care because he is great at doing comedy. And I gotta say, speaking of comedy, this movie, with also O'Shea Jackson Jr., this movie was hilarious. This movie, honestly, there were a lot of parts in this movie that I literally was rolling on the ground laughing my ass off. There are a lot of comedy bits that weren't in the trailers that is great. The trailers didn't give away too much of the comedy. This movie was just funny. It was hilarious, and honestly, I never laughed at a comedy movie like since I don't remember the last comedy that I just killed myself laughing at, and that is great. Long Shot did that for me. The thing I like about this movie is that it felt real. Like, even though there's a lot of comedy moments in the film, the comedy moments felt real. It's like what we say in the real times, and I think Donovan Levine did a great job establishing that. And I gotta say, the romance in this film between Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron made me so comfortable. Like, most romance films, like it's, for example, Nicholas Sparks romance films, they made me uncomfortable because they use so many cliches that we've seen in every romantic movie ever. This film is real. Like, the romance felt real. It felt realistic, and you'd buy them to. You buy them to doing a romance together. And I gotta say, the drama in this movie was also fantastic. There were some bits that actually surprised me. Like, I didn't know, like, what direction it's gonna take, and they did that direction. And like I said, the drama was really great in this movie, and I gotta say, this is definitely one of the better romantic comedies I've seen since The Wedding Singer. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of romantic comedies. I'm not a fan of Pretty Woman and all that stuff. Sorry for the people that love romantic comedies. I'm just not a fan of those. But I gotta say, if they make more romantic comedies like this, I think I would like romantic comedies more, because this movie felt like one of the most realistic romantic comedies that I have ever seen. Does Long Shot have a couple of flaws? Yeah, it does. Since this is a politician movie, they have a couple of politician comedies, not too much, but it did fell flat for me, the politician comedies. Like, they mentioned some stuff in the film and I'm like, okay, am I supposed to laugh at that? But lucky they didn't show much of that in the film, because honestly, Long Shot is a good movie. I really enjoyed this movie. This is definitely my favorite comedy of this year. I buy the chemistry between Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. I thought it was great in this film. And this is a great admission movie. Like, you know, you can go buy tickets and watch this movie and you'll probably have a good time with it. Actually, I went out of this movie with a smile on my face. So great job, Donovan Levine. I want you to do more films in the future, because I am going to give Long Shot a big thumbs up rating. So guys, that is my review for Long Shot. Guys, tell me what you think of the movie in the comments below. If you like the movie, hate the movie, or thought it's okay. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter. Keep contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notify for my latest videos, and have a nice day.